Hey everyone, welcome to Training Tuesday. I am Suzanne Castle, creator and founder of the Sparkle Factor. I'm glad that you are here today because we are going to talk about what's stopping you from being bold. I'm thrilled, literally thrilled that you're here because this is a topic that touches so many of us. Hey, let me know real quick where you're tuning in from. Use the comments. Let me know if you're watching on replay by #replay. Boldness doesn't mean the absence of fear. I think it's about taking action in spite of fear. So today, I wanted to look at 3 common fears that hold us back and dive into maybe some practical ways that you can move forward with confidence as we close out 2024. First, let's talk about why it can be so challenging to make bold moves. Sometimes the fear of failure, right? That's what it is. Other times, though, it might be that sneaky voice, that voice of self doubt saying to you, hey, you know what? Who do you think you are? And, for many of us, it's just honestly the comfort zone. Staying where it's familiar feels safe, it's comfortable, you're happy, maybe, you know what you know. But here's the truth: boldness is where growth lives. So let's share a few tips to help you push through those fears, whatever the fear might be that you're bringing in today. And I'm going to help you start embracing some boldness in everyday moments. Let's start with the fear of failure. My tip when it's a failure-based fear is to reframe that what if, that little voice that's like, well, what if you fail? Well, what if nobody likes it? Well, what if nobody buys? What if nobody likes you anymore? What if you don't get invited anymore? What if this was the wrong move at the right time? Those what ifs in your mind. Instead, I like to ask myself, okay, Suzanne, what if I fail? So I take the what if, but I pair it with the word fail. So what if I fail? Well, then the reverse of that is, what if I succeed? So it's amazing how just a small shift will really open up new possibilities for you. So instead of asking, what if I fail? Because that's the default of all that what if. Instead, it's, well, what if I do succeed? What will happen then? And when that fear creeps in, because it does, you remind yourself that failure is just part of learning. You're learning something. Maybe you're learning how not to show up next time, what person not to trust, who you need in your corner, what kind of resources you need next time. Maybe you needed to expand your timeline or shrink your timeline. Every single thing is a learning, and each attempt that you do brings you closer and closer to success. So think of boldness as a practice rather than a one-time act. I'd love for you to type yes in the chat if you ever let fear of failure hold you back, because I want you to get real about this and I would love to support you in that. I would type yes almost every day. There's always a what if happening, but instead of, again, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work? We're going to just push that to what if I can succeed? Okay, my second tip is to start small and build boldness. If self doubt is what is holding you back, I hear this a lot among my clients, that there's a something about, well, I'm not really sure, or I'm not the right person. Here's something powerful. I just want you to start small. Boldness doesn't mean that you have to take a giant leap all of the time. It doesn't mean that you're putting all of your money on black, right? You can start with just one teeny tiny step. Maybe that's reaching out to someone you've always wanted to connect to. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting where you haven't in a while. Maybe it's trying a different way home, or learning a new hobby, or a new piece of technology that you think will make your life or your business easier. You see, every small act of boldness builds up those bold muscles, and soon you're going to find it easier to take on bigger challenges. So I'd love to encourage you. So maybe comment below with one small step you'll take after watching this video, because I want to inspire you to keep at the movement. The movement is what gets you traction and teaches your brain that going after something doesn't always mean failure or terrible things. So my last tip for you today on Training Tuesday is really to find accountability, which is what I've been doing when I'm encouraging you to engage in the chat. If you're struggling with leaving your comfort zone, really find accountability. Those mentors, those coaches, those partners, those friends, that boldness will feel a little less scary when you have someone cheering you on. I call it my Sparkle Squad. I teach people how to have those 5 people in your life that you need. So whether it's a friend or maybe a family member, maybe it's a big community. You want to tell them that goal, that bold thing that you're trying to do, and then ask for their support, letting them know what you're trying to do. Accountability is so powerful, and it will keep you on track even when your courage starts to waver, because you're getting that text message from that friend saying, hey, I'm just checking in on how that's going. So do you have an accountability buddy? If not, maybe you get one. If you do have one, tag them in this video and say thank you to them. Find someone who can help cheer you on. All right, I want to wrap up and remind you that boldness is a journey. It's not a one-time act. It's about taking one brave step after another, even if it's small. So today, I'd love for you to commit to practicing boldness, starting right here, right now. So however you're watching this, if you're, hey, LinkedIn, hey, YouTube, hey, Facebook, and Instagram, I would love for you to share one fear that you'd like to overcome, or maybe you want to let us know one bold goal that you're aiming for. This is a supportive space. I want to cultivate that on social when there's so much other things going on. Let's make social supportive. So let's make it a place to grow. I want to thank you for joining me today. Stay bold, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next live session next Tuesday. Have a great day.